Brigandine Abyss, another chapter in the series, brought to you by Matrix Corp and NIS America, to be released at the end of this month. I just tried a demo out, and I didn't really know much about this game coming into it. All I knew is it was a turn-based strategy game. But this is going to be a pretty quick review, as there really wasn't much to the demo I played. The game gives you an option of 2 factions to play in this demo. There's a lot of factions in it, but you get 2. So not much on that, but after you pick your faction, you start off, you go onto a mission, and the quests, the battles are pretty simple. They each give you an objective, basic turn-based RPG objectives, get to this spot, get to that spot. But anyways, it's basically turn-based. You fight a little, they talk a little. You fight a little, they talk a little. So if you don't like that, you're not going to like this game at all, because that's basically the whole tutorial battle is just showing you how to use your skills, fight, and then the characters talk to each other. You fight some more, talk to each other, fight some more. So that's basically the premises of the demo in a nutshell right there. But with that being said, I did thoroughly enjoy the cutscenes of the game. I kind of enjoyed the little bit of story they give you in the demo. It could be a very interesting story. Y'all know, if you're playing this game and you like RPGs, and you like turn-based RPGs, you're here for the story. So, story, it's not bad, honestly. I like the cutscenes and the graphics. The banter and the fights get a little old after a while, and that's just in the demo. Yeah, I like a little bit of banter and character talk, but all the dialogue is in Japanese. There is no dubbing in this game as far as the demo goes. So if you don't like sitting there reading and listening to Japanese, you're probably not going to want to get a piece of this game either. But the game does kind of expand itself once you get through all the tutorials. It shows that you will have different phases, attack phase, invasions. The other factions will actually get involved in the map. It becomes more of a grand strategies type game, grand strategy turn-based game, with different modes, different ways to conquer other lands, attack people, attack the other factions, and you gotta go through the story as you go along through the game. It's got a pretty good little game flow, it looks like. The demo cuts you off at the end of the tutorial, so you don't really get to experience building your troops, getting your armies together, leveling up your characters, getting them ready for battle. And I'm just summing up right there in a nutshell. Like I said, I didn't care for the game. It was too slow for me. Now, they did have auto and manual modes in the fight. So if you just wanted to get your characters out there and let them go to town on the enemy characters, you can't really order them, but you can put them in auto mode. They'll just automatically fight and they'll automatically cast their spells. So, I mean, that would kind of get you through the slow parts of the battles, because there was a lot of slow downtime parts in the battle where you're basically just trying to get your character from point A to point B. I found that kind of boring, honestly. But like I said, this is just a demo. There might be more to this game that I'm not seeing in it. But as far as I'm concerned, it's just a slow-paced turn-based game. I'm going to pass on it. But like I said, if you like these kind of games, you like the animation, the Japanese JRPG style of game with turn-based and building armies and fighting other factions and stuff like that, this game, it could be for you. But anyways, guys, that's all I really got. Like I said, I just tried a demo out just to see what it was about, and that's what it was about. So I appreciate all y'all listening, and y'all have a good rest of y'all's weekend. Goodbye.